Match day is a true celebration every year.
Avery Azor.
Seeing all those pins being pushed in the state of Iowa is just a real glimpse into the future of what the profession of medicine will be, both in Iowa and hopefully in more and more rural communities in Iowa.
Match day is a day where you finally feel like everything is coming together, like all of your hard work, all the activities you've been involved in, all of the effort you've put in your studies, everything's finally coming full circle, and I'm just really excited. My husband will be there, my mom will be there, my brother. My father won't be able to be there in person, but I do have a necklace with his thumbprint on it. I'm excited just to be surrounded by everyone that I love on such a great day. I'm trying to have a really positive outlook, but obviously I want to stay in Iowa. I would really like to match at the University of Iowa. My name is VandeLune. I am a fourth-year medical student at the Carver College of Medicine, and I'm hoping to match at the University of Iowa for emergency medicine. I am from Winterset, Iowa. It is a small town just south of Des Moines. It was really great growing up there. We grew up on a farm. We farmed corn and soybeans. One of my favorite memories was riding in the combine with my dad and with some of the farmers that would come for the crops. My dad was always really active around the house. He did a lot of, cutting down trees, and he helped with farming, and he would get these injuries, whether it was like a cut on his hand from a machine or a big splinter from cutting wood. He would always come up to the house and, yell, "Dr. Bailey, I have an injury for you to fix." And so my brother and I would always get together. We'd get like the hydrogen peroxide or the rubbing alcohol and the cotton swabs and the tweezers, and we'd sit around with a big headlight and try to remove his splinters or try to fix the problem, put a Band-Aid on it. From a young age, I feel that I was able to conceptualize what rural medicine really looked like. I like to talk about the example of me tearing my ACL playing soccer in high school. And there was one orthopedic surgeon that came to Winterset Hospital, and he came one time each month on one single day. And I remember trying to organize my school schedule so that I could make it to this one appointment. It was really during that time that I recognized that all of the resources that a lot of people in bigger cities have at their fingertips, small town Iowa doesn't have.
Access is really at the heart of what we are achieving with CRISP. The Carver College of Medicine Rural Iowa Scholars Program is a pipeline program. We are seeking out students, we are finding students like Bailey who are coming from rural communities, who understand these lived experiences, to be able to understand as a patient, as family members, what it means to have those gaps in service.
The emergency department is kind of the safety net for the community. We see people of all ages, of all backgrounds at any hour of the day. And I think with a great team, working as a team, anything is possible in the emergency department. One thing that really solidified my choice for emergency medicine was the death of my father. My father was involved in an accident on our farm, and he later passed away. And my last memory of him was in the rural emergency department in my hometown. And for the first time in my life, I was on the other side of the patient encounter. I was the daughter of the patient. I was part of the family. I remember the day so vividly, and it really opened my eyes to the importance of being there for patients in their most vulnerable moments, in some of the hardest times of their lives, and what kind of impact that can have on patients and their families.
Good morning. What an exciting and beautiful day. Happy Match Day. Enjoy this day. You will remember this day forever. I remember my match day. And you'll remember where you were, you will remember who you're with, and you will remember how you felt. No matter where you are, you will always be a Hawkeye. So on this very special day, happy Match Day, and go Hawks.
Kayla B. Kara Kuchenberg.
I'm nervous.
Bailey VandeLune.
Okay. Iowa. I'm so happy.
I love this.
What a relief. Oh my gosh.
For Bailey, matching in Iowa is a wonderful personal achievement. But for the state of Iowa, it is a win. We have one more young doctor training and continuing to live and practice in Iowa, and that is why the CRISP program exists. Iowa needs more doctors like Bailey because she represents the best of our program and the medical school, and actually rural Iowa. We just can't say enough about her and the great thing she represents.